I welcome you all on the YouTube channel of Analyst IAS. Our today's topic for focus of the day is the Indo-Nepal relations. We'll see vast written news, areas of cooperation between both the nations, then challenges with both the nations, then why is Nepal so important for India, then we will see historic background of relations, then we will come towards our way forward and prelims practice question, then the mains practice question as well. But before starting, I have an announcement to make that as the prelims is coming near, so our coaching Analyst IAS is launching a super fast prelims batch on 15th of January 2023 itself. The first 50 aspirants will avail 25% discount in the fees. This batch is very important for your preparation as it will cover your whole syllabus within these months, and there would be regular test series so that you can monitor your own progress as well, as test series play a very important role. So if you have any query regarding this, feel free to contact at our given number, or you can come directly at our office, which is at Old Rajinder Nagar of New Delhi. So we'll start with today's topic. Why news? Pushp Kamal Dahal. Prachand was sworn in as Nepal's new Prime Minister. It is believed that Deoba's predecessor, KP Sharma Oli, was pro-China, and the coming together of communist forces is a turning back of the clock for India. You must have heard many controversial speeches by KP Sharma Oli. Then, areas of cooperation. Trade and economy. India is Nepal's major trading partner and the largest source of foreign investment. It serves as a transit country for nearly all of Nepal's trade with third countries. Connectivity. Tibet, which has very little road connectivity, is open on one side of the landlocked Nepal. Nepal is also encircled by India on three sides. Then there is defense cooperation. Through the provision of equipment and training, bilateral defense cooperation helps the Nepalese army in its modernization. Then there are multilateral platforms on which both the nations are connected. India and Nepal collaborate in several multilateral forums, including SAARC, BBIN, BIMSTEC, and the non-aligned movement. Then there are cultural initiatives have been made to encourage interpersonal connections between various local organizations in Nepal in the field of academia, media, and art and culture. India has signed three sister city agreements of Kathmandu and Varanasi, Lumbini and Bodh Gaya, and Janakpur and Ayodhya. Humanitarian assistance. Nepal lies in the sensitive ecological fragile zone, which is prone to earthquakes and the floods, causing massive damage to both life and money, whereby it remains the biggest recipient of India's humanitarian assistance as the Indo plate is moving beneath the Asian plate. That is why this region is more prone to the earthquakes. Then, what are the challenges between both the nations? There are territorial disputes. One of the main challenges in the Indo-Nepal ties is the Kala Pani boundary issue. These boundaries have been fixed in 1816 by the British, and the India inherited the areas over which the British has exercised territorial control in 1947. Then there are issues with peace and friendship treaty. The 1950 Treaty of Peace and Friendship was sought by the Nepali authorities in 1949 to continue the special links they had with British India and to provide them an open border and the right to work in India. Then China's intervention. In the recent year, Nepal has drifted away from India's influence and China has gradually filled the space with investments, aids and loan. China also wants Nepal to take part in the Belt and Road Initiative of China. Then there are threats to internal security as well. It is a major concern for India as the Indo-Nepal border is virtually open and lightly policed, which is exploited by terrorist outfits and insurgent groups of northeastern parts of India. Example, supply of trained cadre, fake Indian currency, then there is human trafficking as well. Now, why is Nepal so important for India? It acts as a strategic buffer against the aggression of China. Then, the Pakistan factor. Peddling of FICN, drugs and terrorism through the Indo-Nepal border, it makes the cooperation of Nepal very important for us. India and Nepal share common culture. There are huge Nepali communities in Darjeeling and Sikkim. Many marital relations across the border also exist. Then there is concern of national security. There is a lot of interdependence. Gurkha regiment in the Indian army is known for its valiance Nepal could play in the hands of China, which could be detrimental to Indian interest. Hence, they need to be kept as close as possible. Ministry of External Affairs termed India-Nepal relation as roti beti ka rishta, which is relation of food and marriage. Then there is concern of energy security, that Nepal has the potential of 80 gigawatt of hydroelectricity, but only 600 megawatt potential is released so far. Then what are the historic background of both the nations? The relationship between India and Nepal goes back to the times of rule of Sakya clan and Gautama Buddha. India and Nepal share similarity ties in terms of Hinduism and Buddhism as well, with Buddha's birthplace in Lumbini located in present-day Nepal, and it is also believed that Sita ji was from Nepal. India-Nepal Treaty of Peace and Friendship of 1950 forms the bedrock of the special relations that exist between India and Nepal. Then what are the way forwards? To protect the interests of everyone who has been impacted on both sides of the border, Nepal and India should reopen the water dialogue and develop new policies. Today, it is important to steer clear of territorial nationalism rhetoric. It has set the stage for a peaceful conversation in which both parties should show compassion. They consider what is practical. For the neighborhood first policy to take hold, India must be a considerate and giving partner. Then India should be more proactive in its interactions with the Nepal on the political, bureaucratic and interpersonal levels. In the meantime, India should steer Nepal towards more inclusive disclosure in the spirit of friendship while continuing its policy of staying out of the Nepal's domestic affairs. Now we will come to our prelims practice question. What is the total length of India and Nepal border? You have four options. You can type the correct option in the comment section given below. Then we have our mains practice question that discuss the historic background of Indo-Nepal relations. What are the challenges and solutions to it? Stay tuned for the next video. Have a great day.